As we all wave our flags and fire off fireworks this weekend, the American people need to understand that we are all in danger. On this patriotic holiday, members of the most elite fighting force in the world are being targeted by the Trump administration. Come on in a little closer, because you have got to hear this one. Let me be clear. Every branch of our U.S. military is in need of recruits, but the Army is in dire need. That's a fact. Yet somehow, someone in a starched uniform, or perhaps a $3,000 suit, sitting somewhere in corner office, thought this was the time to roll out a policy that disproportionately targets Black soldiers and could very well push them out of service. For what? For having a medical condition they didn't ask for, pseudofolliculitis barbae, a chronic and painful skin issue that causes razor bumps, scarring, and inflammation. One that up to 60% of Black men are affected by. And how does the Army respond? Not with care, not with empathy, not with solutions that protect readiness and human dignity. No, they come back with a cold, bureaucratic slap in the face. Permanent shaving waivers? Gone. Laser treatment or bust. Stay on waiver too long? Pack your bags. Let's not play games. Let's not hide behind vague standards language. Let's call this exactly what it is. Slap your mama in the face racism. Yeah, that's right. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. I double, triple, and quadruple down. There is no other way to look at a policy that surgically targets one specific group of soldiers in a military that's already bleeding for recruits. Black Americans make up just 14% of the general population, but around 25% of the Army's new recruits in recent years. That number is rising, even as the Army struggles to meet its recruiting goals. So this new policy doesn't just reek of racial bias. It stinks of hypocrisy and short-sightedness. And here's the kicker. There is no tactical reason for this. A senior non-commissioned officer even said so. You can look professional with facial hair. And he's right. Beards don't break gas mask seals. Studies have shown that. This isn't about battlefield readiness. This is about someone high up trying to slap a one-size-fits-all grooming policy onto a deeply diverse fighting force. You can't just regulate away human biology. And if your solution to a legitimate medical issue is get thousands of dollars of laser treatments or get out, then you've got no business managing a lemonade stand, let alone a military branch. Let me also remind you that this isn't new. In the 1970s, Admiral Elmo Zumwalt, yes, a white Navy admiral, saw the racial discrimination baked into grooming standards and took action to protect Black service members from this exact issue. And now, 5 decades later, we've got leaders in 2025 doing a full U-turn, weaponizing appearance to quietly purge the ranks of people who don't fit a narrow, outdated mold. That's not leadership. That's cowardice with a clipboard. And all of this is happening under the shadow of a broader attack on diversity and inclusion. Recruiting efforts once aimed at minority communities have been scaled back. DEI programs slashed. There's been a deliberate retreat from addressing systemic inequities, even as minority enlistment kept the Army from complete collapse during the post-Afghanistan slump. But now, with one hand, they ask you to serve, and with the other, they write policies to push you out. Make it make sense. So while you're out watching those dazzling fireworks, reaching for your second plate of ribs and potato salad this weekend, I want you to think about who keeps that flag flying. Think about who sacrifices their comfort, their family time, their body, and yes, even their skin for you. Because I promise you this, the soldiers this policy will push out are not the ones who failed the Army. The army is failing them, and don't you dare try to wrap this in patriotism or tradition. Patriotism isn't policing hair follicles. Patriotism is standing up for the people who protect all of us, not just the ones who fit a certain image. If this country is going to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, then the brave shouldn't have to risk their careers just to avoid permanent skin damage. We should be better than this. But apparently, we're not. So yeah, I said what I said. And until someone in charge does something righteous about it, I'll keep saying it. You had better believe it when I tell you that I am just beginning to scratch the surface of this story. Look out for exclusive reports all weekend long and beyond. This is Sensible Sue signing off. Be safe and stay sensible out there.